Files far, journeys not remembered.
Greetings, Sister Al. Good to see... Familiar face so far from home. Riverwood's agreeable enough. Lead the way.
Pika pika! Pika pika! Pikachu! Pikachu!
It's not too far now. At least, I don't think it is. I thought you knew the way. Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. Looks like you've already got someone with you. There's beauty here. Lead the way. Maybe you've already met Camilla. Looks like you've already got someone with you.
It's so bright out here. I don't know. Do you need something?
Pika-bee, Pikachu. Pika-pika, Pika, Pika-pika. Pika-bee, Pikachu.
Riverwood's agreed. Lead the way. If only Camilla shared my affections.
Pika-pika, Pika,
Or even knew about them.
Pika-pika.
Farewell. What do you need?
This place makes me a little uneasy.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
Talon, my friend.
Mara this and Mara that. Where is she when hundreds of Stormcloaks are dying for no good reason, eh?
Oh, come now.
Support Ulfric or die trying.
Yeah, what do you want?
Nothing
This... What's this nonsense? Bah! Well,
New around
that was
Riften?
important.
Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Bar. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
Sorry, not really my usual read, but I'll give it a try.
I don't know why.
It's been good talking to you.
Why don't they listen to me, Gerard?
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Up! Look, the only religion I believe in is the good old septum. Everything else is just a waste. Come back and see us again. What can I get? Meat? Wine?
Did you get that new in town? Thank you. Blessings of Mara upon you as well. Remember to give at the temple.
Yeah. What's your problem? Yeah. What's your problem?
These people seem nervous. Which makes me nervous.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
See you.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Sorry.
My
I'm
skill in
afraid
battle
I
is
can't do
unmatched.
much right now.
Fortunately for
Currently
you,
and more.
that skill can be bought.
Can I interest you in some fine good? Mara can't help me. No one can. I really appreciate what you've done for me. I'll never forget it.
Is it absolutely necessary for you to bother me right now?
You gonna stare all day or buy some armor? Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
If anything pleases the eye, don't hesitate to make me an offer.
Working at the Riften Fishery. Oh, interesting. I'll read it this evening. Remain vigilant and don't trust anyone.
Crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared the... Ugh. Get this awful paper away from me by Talos. How can a humble servant of Talos help you today? He's the protector of man, the dragon of the north, the patron of all Nords. And despite the Imperials and their treaty, he will always be one of the 9 divines. A devout Nord would rather fall in battle and have his blood spill upon the earth than allow the Empire to strike his name from the divinity. Talos guide you.
Get them before they're gone.
You're a stranger here too, huh? Thank you. I'll share this with Eren. Safe travels.
Never seen me. I visit the temple sometimes, but perhaps not often enough. Thanks for bringing this to me. Watch yourself around here. Isn't safe.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the
No fan of the sun.
Very
Huh? I'll give it a try. Thanks very much.
Sorry about the map. Thank you. Blessings upon you too. Sure, leave. Not like you care anyway. What are you doing that for?
I'm kind of busy, but if you need any potions or ingredients, let me know.
Sorry. Just
You
thinking
here
about
for
my
lessons like
experiments.
Ingen? Or did you wish to buy something? I have no time for Marla or Mara or whatever her name is. There's work to be done. Yes, yes.
My
goodbye.
mind is on my experiments today. What did you need? Whatever you're peddling, I'm not buying. My family. All that wealth and they squander it on foolish ventures and political schemes. I was meant for so much more than all of this. I wish to pledge my life and ply my talents in darker circles. If only my mother would let me, I would make her proud. I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent, but I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable. To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me? That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. Good. My experiments are at a critical stage, and these are just what I need to finish. Here's some coin for all the trouble. Perfect. This is just what I needed. Here's some gold for your time. Nirnroot is the easiest. It grows only by the water and makes a unique chiming noise. The only drawback is it won't regrow after harvesting. Nightshade is native to the pine forest and marshy tundra regions of Skyrim, and has a distinctive starburst-like violet flower. Last we have Deathbell, which only grows in marshy tundra terrain. Its inverted bluish-purple flower bunches are unmistakable. It's exhilarating to observe the effects of my potions on the body. Watching the heart stop, the eyes go blind. We're made up of thousands of parts with thousands of different functions, all working in tandem to keep us alive. Yet if only a single part of our imperfect machine fails, life fails. It makes one realize how fragile, how flawed we are. You ask why I'm so fascinated? The irony that the same world that gave us life provides us the means to die. My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients.
This place has seen better days, but it's not my fault. Never read anything from the temple before. I suppose there wouldn't be any harm in reading it. I swear if I wasn't around, Elgrim would forget to eat his meals. How we make any coin at all is beyond me. In fact, I need to arrange for someone to pick up an ore sample for me in Shore Stone. Goodness knows Elgrim won't lift a finger to do it. You would? Oh, that would be wonderful. Speak to Filnyar in Shore Stone. He's got some sort of ore sample he wants us to identify and was willing to pay us well for it. When Elgrim said we were setting up shop down here, I told him he would catch his death. The dirt, the moisture, it's disgusting. Who wants to spend their life living like a skeever? But that old bellyacre just fed me some nonsense about light ruining his mixtures and being close to the water. I know how to mix a few basic potions, but I'm nowhere near as skilled as a master alchemist. I've picked up a few tricks by reading the tomes scattered all over the shop, but I don't have the knack to pull off half of the formulas. I wish Elgrim had spent more time tutoring me than that Ingun girl. Oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. Elgrim can barely put on his own shoes, let alone have the energy to pursue a young girl. He's been gushing about how talented Ingun is at alchemy. He'd never say it to her face. That's not his way. I just think Elgrim's taken it upon himself to mentor the young thing, so he focuses a lot of attention on her. Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Be careful. The road to Shore Stone could be dangerous.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
Welcome to the Pond Frog. Come on in, take a look around. Welcome to the Pond Frog. If only more people would read this, things might be better in Riften. Catchy, isn't it? In my youth, I was a fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on you. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake. The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city's corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves, and how much coin they can make off the misery of others. Authorities? Have you been listening to what I said? They're all dirty. Every one of them. The only way to get things done in this city is to keep your head down and pay off the right people. They used to be pretty feared around here. I mean, you'd whisper the name, and it'd send chills down your spine. Now, they're nothing more than ruffians and thugs, trying to pry a few extra coin from honest people. All it would take is a small force of guard to go into the Ratway and flush them out. It's our name for the old sewers that run under the city. It used to be a huge system hundreds of years ago, but it fell into decay, just like the rest of Riften. The guild stocks the place full of thugs that aren't good enough to join, so watch yourself if you venture down there. Good day.
What brings you to Balamant today? Repair? Purchase? Of course. Nothing like the smell of a white... Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava. Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold. You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life. People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery, but what else would I do? Smithing is all I know. Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune. A flame Atronach's body might provide fire salt. They're dangerous creatures that can be summoned by wizards. Of course, it would be much easier to check with an alchemist. They occasionally have them for sale. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Blessings of Mara upon you. You've embarrassed the temple and spat in the face of love. What do you want? Return to her benevolence in safety. How may I help you, my daughter? Forgiveness is the heart of Mara's blessings. Very well. We shall rearrange your wedding. Tomorrow, same time as before. Congratulations on your wedding. I am so happy for both of you.
Congratulations on your wedding. I'm so happy for both of you.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
There's be then. Beautiful sky.
your coins, but do not bring trouble.
Please.
The sands are cold. You have someone with you already.
This one.
The sands are cold, but Khajiit feels warmness from your presence. Then lead on, friend.
Wares and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
Divine. Smile on you, friend.
something? You have someone with you already.
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin. It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Pika pika! Pika pika! Pikachu! Pikachu!
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin.
Greetings, Sister Elf. Good to see a familiar face so far from home.
Pikachu!
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
These sands are cold, but Khajiit feels warmness from your presence.
It killed several
As Jarl
soldiers.
Layla's houseguard, I would ask
I want
that
you to
maintain
speak
a
to the
strict
city guard.
distance.
Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case Riften falls under attack.
Yes, my lady. I've also taken the liberty in preparing a private carriage, just in case.
Good. If Riften should fall, it's only right that its leader be spared.
Your skin is as pale as the snow.
Welcome to
Scared
Riften,
of
traveler.
sunlight or something?
I hope the road fared well for you. While I feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family. With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat. Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come. Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of the treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord. We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately. As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all. Good journey to you.
As Riften's steward, I'm afraid I can provide only limited assistance, but speak your mind. As steward, I serve as an intermediary between the Jarl and her subjects. I also handle the less important and day-to-day policies that affect daily life in Riften. Lately, I've had my hands full suppressing these ridiculous accusations of corruption in the Keep. There are those that believe the Jarl does nothing for this city, that it's corrupt and run by the Blackbriar family. I can assure you that this is entirely false. We are fully in control of everything. Maven Blackbriar is the owner of the largest and most profitable business in all Skyrim, the Blackbriar Meadery. We're pleased to have her in Riften. She brings stability, opportunities for employment, and strategic value to our city. I'd hardly call them a guild. More like unorganized rabble. In fact, I wouldn't say they were a threat at all. No, our resources should be spent on preparations for invasion. You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
What is it? Dragons? Blessings of Mara upon you. You've embarrassed the temple and spat in the face of love. What do you want? Forgiveness is the heart of Mara's blessings. Very well. We shall rearrange your wedding. Tomorrow, same time as before. Blushing bride now. Let's begin the ceremony. It was Mara that first gave birth to all of creation and pledged to watch over us as her children. It is from her love of us that we first learned to love one another. It is from this love that we learned that a life lived alone is no life at all. We gather here today under Mara's loving gaze to bear witness to the union of two souls in eternal companionship. May they journey forth together in this life and in the next, in prosperity and poverty, and in joy and hardship. Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
Of course.
Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever? Under the authority of Mara, the divine of love, I declare this couple to be wed. I present the two of you with these matching rings, blessed by Mara's divine grace. May they protect each of you in your new life together.
Congratulations on your wedding. I'm so happy for both of you. Congratulations on your wedding. I'm so happy for both of you.
Congratulations on your wedding. I'm so happy for both of you.
I understand. Of course.
Congrats.
Yes? Then lead on, friend. Hmm?
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
The sands are cold, but Khajiit feels warmness from... You have someone with you already.
Congratulations.
Yes? Then lead on, friend. Need something?
Who's there?
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt!
I won't fall for your tricks.
What now? Do you need something? This is it. Home sweet castle. I didn't want you to think I was one of those, you know, the women who just sit in their castle all day. I don't know. Coming from a place like this, well, it's not really me. I hope you can believe that.
These sands are cold, but Khajiit feels warmness from your presence.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you? Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard. Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago. Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem. Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library, if you're interested. Not much. But as a bard, I find the whole affair depressing. There are no heroes in this war. Even with Ulfric here in solitude, there are no winners to be had. No real conclusion. If you want something a bard can dig into, look to the dragons. 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times. But the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era. I think Giraud here would give you the best explanation of both it and the history of King Olaf's verse. You should speak to him about it. As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torygg, was recently killed. Elisif mourns her husband deeply, and she feels that a festival that burns a king in effigy is distasteful. I tried to convince her the festival is many centuries old and celebrates solitude, but I need proof. I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof. I wish you luck in finding the verse.
was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
Pikachu, let's give it all! Got you!
Who's there?
is time.
Insolent bird, die! Pikachu, use Thunderbolt!
Where'd you come from?
Pikachu, let's get...
Hello, yes. I'm the Dean of History and scribe work when I can find some quiet time. Ah, yes. Adonato's new work. Shorter than I expected, but words must be judged on merit, not length. I'll look over this later. Why don't you take this for your trouble?
Lady Aetiel says my voice is second only to hers, but she's selling me short. Few can resist my charms. Even fewer are worthy of them.
Well. Ah, you've returned. How goes the task I gave you? I have to admit, I didn't think it would actually be there. Now, let's take a look at this. Oh. Oh, no. This won't do at all. The copy is incomplete. It's aged to the point that parts are unreadable. And the parts that are readable, well, Bardic verse has come a long way since ancient times. It means I can't read it to the court. Without the verse, I won't be able to convince Elisif of the importance of the burning of King Olaf festival. If she isn't convinced of the festival's importance, then she won't reverse her decision to stop the effigy burning. It means that the burning of King Olaf, which the Bard's College has held for time immemorial, won't be happening. Make it up? That doesn't seem appropriate. I suppose I could copy his style based on what you brought me, but I have no idea what happened in between these verses. Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. King Olaf was Olaf One-Eye? He famously captured the dragon Numenex and took him to Dragon's Reach. What do we say really happened? I find that highly unlikely, but the court will love it. I'm writing it in. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Strange. According to history, Solitude attacked Winterhold, but they seem to be saying Olaf reacted. What do we say happened? Oh, that is exciting! I'm sure the court and the Jarl will love it. I'm writing it in now. It has a few final lines, but that's all we needed to add. I need to head to court immediately and present this. You should come. I do hope the court likes the verse. I think we've done an excellent job of recreating it. We should present the verse soon.
Please address all questions to the steward, Folk Firebeard.
If you have... With the passing of my dear husband, Torrig, the weighty position of Jarl has fallen to me. Please direct questions to my steward.
Do you have business with the court? Because killing her would yield no political advantage. By leaving Elisif alive, Ulfric completes the separation of the Empire and Skyrim. With Ulfric's troops here, Elisif will be forced to support his bid for High King. He secures the position and appears above reproach. What's more, Ulfric's refusal to execute his slain enemy's wife will be portrayed as the ultimate act of compassion. It's genius, really. Well, by rights, she had a legitimate claim as High Queen of Skyrim. But now, Skyrim is at Ulfric's mercy. The Moot will meet and choose Ulfric as High King. With his troops in most of the cities, they have little choice.
If I needed something from you, you would know it. I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day. Because Ulfric needed a symbol. Someone he could defeat that represented the Empire. The White Gold Concordat, the banning of Talos worship. Toryg's father Islot had held Skyrim together for nearly 25 years. When he died, Toryg became that symbol. No, even after Islot died, the Moot voted to make Toryg High King of Skyrim. But Ulfric was at that Moot, continually talking about Skyrim's independence in terms just shy of treason. I don't think Ulfric knew how much Toryg respected him for that. If Ulfric had asked Toryg directly to stand up, to declare independence, Toryg might have done it. Because the Dominion is a sleeping beast that Skyrim cannot slay alone. Because many Nords are part of the Imperial Army even now. Because the food and resources we get from the Empire are important to our people. Because even if we can't openly worship him, Talos the God was once Tiber Septim the man, and this is his empire. And Toryg wasn't ready to let it fall apart. Nothing. I'm busy, and I don't like being bothered unless I'm expecting something from you. Oh, don't give me that look. Fine, I suppose I can find some menial task to set your mind on. We have something of a vampire problem. Bodies have been found with blood drained. I know of a den nearby you can wipe out as a precaution. I don't expect you to be capable of even that.
Respect the law, don't start any trouble, and I think we'll get along just fine.
I think my voice is ready. I hope we've done this well.
Bjarmo, I assume you are here to petition for the reinstatement of the burning of King Olaf Festival.
I am, Jarl. I wish to present King Olaf's verse from the Poetic Edda, recovered this very day from the Bard's tomb.
You mentioned something that would convince us the festival should take place, but I didn't expect King Olaf's lost verse. Please proceed.
O Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. No shouting match between dragon and man, and no fire or fury did this battle entail. Olaf was Numenex in human form. On moonless nights, he would spread wings and sail. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Because Solitude would not soon bend knee, Olaf would hurt them while his status accrued. He sacked Winterhold in dragon form and bent their minds to blame Solitude. So ends the story of Olaf the Liar, a thief and a scoundrel. We of Solitude commit to the fire. In Solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it.
You have proven your point, Viarmo. The festival is truly a celebration of solitude and a condemnation of false kings.
I thank you, and the college thanks you, Jarl.
Furthermore, I believe that such a fine poet deserves some patronage. The college will be very generously rewarded.
Oh, thank you yet again. I will make sure our applicant, who was instrumental in recovering the poem, will be well rewarded.
Make sure that she is.
Unbelievable! You've done us a great service here. I can't begin to thank you enough. Soon. These things must be done properly. You will be inducted as part of the festival itself. I need you to go speak to Yorn. He was preparing the effigy of King Olaf. Tell him to finish the preparations. The festival is back on!
Sabeel Stentor has a grasp of magical theory. No doubt most folk in Skyrim consider the dragons terrifying. I make sure Erica keeps breathing. No, that honor is Sabeel Stentor's. A smart woman steers clear of Stentor, and keeps herself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day. Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I've said enough. Oh, I think you'll find that magic is rare in Skyrim. Winterhold, though, the college there has it in abundance. Look there if you wish to learn. Speak if you must, but mind your tongue. I do not suffer fools gladly.
We should have the festival soon.
Ah, the bard to be. Did Viarmo send you? I'll tell everyone we're ready, but we'll start the festival at dusk. Come talk to me after dark. We'll get the festival started when you do. Great! Looks like you'll be one of us soon. We'll gather outside the college for the burning of King Olaf.
Spiced wine here.
Yours is the best
First cup is
papa.
paid for by the
You
college.
should hear him sing.
Might as well have some sweets. I made them for the festival, after all.
Meat pies! Try one for free, come back for more! Get your meat pies!
Welcome to Solitude, home of the arts here in Skyrim. Welcome, people of Solitude! We of the Bards College are pleased to be here to celebrate the burning of King Olaf. The festival would not have been possible without the dedication and hard work of our latest applicant. With the lighting of the effigy, she becomes a full-fledged member of the Bards College. Please welcome our newest bard. I think they like you. Yes, congratulations. You are now a full-fledged member of the Bards College. Due to your adventurous nature, several of the college professors have some things they wish you to do. What's more, Elisif has declared the burning of King Olaf should become a weekly event. And finally, there's the matter of the patronage that Elisif wanted me to give you.
Thank you so much. The festival has really increased my sales. Just one bottle per customer, except for the woman who saved the festival. Here's a couple of bottles for you. Well, I've got a shipment of spices the East Empire Company is holding up. I need someone to convince them to release it. Great. Get back to me when you're done and I'll give you something for your time. Oh, yes. A secret family recipe. The only good thing my father Octave ever did. In fact, it's so good, no one else in Skyrim even tries to make any. Oh, very brisk. When the snow sets in, even the hardiest Nord needs some spiced wine to warm the blood.
Ah, yes. If she wants to pay the 2,000 gold tariff, then we'll be all set. You will? I mean, of course you will. You can tell Yvette's son her shipment will be brought up to Solitude shortly.
Thank you so much. The festival has really increased my sales. Thank you so much. I swear it's a fight with them every shipment. Here's something for your troubles.
I knew I heard something.
Walk always in the light, or we will drag you. Stendar's mercy be upon you, when Vigil has none to spare. Stendar's mercy be upon you. Vigil has none to spare.
Thought I heard something. Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! Pikachu, let's do it! Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! Pikachu, let's give it our all!
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in the caves anyway.
Please, don't interrupt the court.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Halfingar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more
what
temporary
is it?
reaction might be called for.
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave. Well, Iris. Rest easy. You're dismissed.
I've got what I came for. I better get back to Dragonbridge.
I have so very many ways to deal with people. Very few of them pleasant. Filthy creatures, aren't they? Living in the darkness like they do. So uncivilized. I prefer finery, like this. Here, for your trouble. And I suppose I should show you a little about illusion magic for free, shouldn't I? Not really. Varnius Junius is a fool. I'm sure nothing will come of it. I suppose if you're truly interested, you could talk to Falk. He's the better safe than sorry type.
Very well. Let's meet this evening and make the arrangements.
Oh, well done. Very subtle.
I beg your
The
pardon?
Imperials are good for business.
Oh, I'm
Business
sorry.
is
I
good for
implied it.
Do
Skyrim.
you have business with the court? You mean the Dragonbridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work. The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now, but everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted.
Please, my duty is to keep the Jarl safe, not play nursemaid to you sycophants. Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
Sebille Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton.
When I was a young rascal, I broke a man's arm with a single punch. Of course, I had a horseshoe hidden in my glove. It's too bad they executed Wrongfear before we got here.
Solitude wouldn't be the same without the fire festival.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do. My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help? Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos. Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as the Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that. Yes, but don't try to use force. He's far too mighty. He'd crush you like a clay doll, or drop you from the sky, or simply eat your brain right up. Oh, but he probably won't do those things to you. Probably. Just remind him to come home, and there'll be no fighting or unpleasantness. Probably. He's just a little confused at the moment, is all. Knowing my master, he may very well reward you for bringing him to his senses. He is a great man, but one rarely praised. He rules twin empires that span the length and breadth of our minds. All know him, but few can name him. But he has forbidden me from saying his name. He says it distracts him, and woe to those who draw his ire. But you will know him when you see him. He's the one who made me like this. He stays in the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. The doors are locked, and only Falk Firebeard can grant entry. But I hear the maids, Una and Erdi, know how to enter it for cleaning. Surely they can help for such an important matter. Without his guidance, our homeland is falling apart. North wages war against South. The holy flame flickers and dies. We need his return. Oh, but I'm sure he'll repay you when he comes to his senses. His favor is a powerful, powerful thing, and so very worth any inconveniences.
Pardon me.
I made my fortune as a seeker, and now I'm retired.
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was kidnapped.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
What do you need, my pain?